Pleasanton duck season.
All right, Aiden, do you keep anything in your bedroom that you could use as a weapon?
Apart from that, I had a small kitchen knife, but then I was like, shit, that's not enough, so I got the fork as well, so it's like a... One hand's not enough. It's the most stab than a fork.
Most middle-class defence ever, isn't it? These are bringing you out. Bern, you got any weaponry?
No, but I don't want to say that in case someone tries to attack me, so yeah, I've got loads. Yeah. All sorts of horrific things in that room.
Russell, what about you? Any big implements in there in your room?
I don't think so, just my personality tends to repel anyone who might seem to enter. Have you got anything?
I've got a back door. Don't.
Let's listen up.
The back door's quite loose. So there's a cricket bat under my bed. Ready.
So the verdict is, that's not normal. Only 24% of men keep something in their bedroom they could use as a weapon.
Sorry, mate, it's not really going well for me, this.
Fern, do you check a hotel room for peepholes?
I don't think I've actively looked for peepholes, but I am always super paranoid that there's going to be a camera in a corner somewhere filming me. I know that's totally illegal, but I think there could just be one up there somewhere in the air vent.
And do you ever check for peepholes?
Not for peepholes. You do the standard pube check there, don't you?
Yeah.
Pube check.
Sure.
Shut up, no one has pubes anymore.
Someone walked into a hotel room I was in, and I was naked. I was No, I wasn't with you. I've never told anyone this before.
You were dancing naked?
I was dancing to Jason Derulo versus Chris Brown, Mega Mix on MTV, and I turned round and just saw the door close.
That's horrific!
And you're just waking up at 3 a.m. and there's a bloke over your face going, encore! Normal. 93% of women do not check hotel rooms for peepholes. Thank God.
Why am I still imagining you naked dancing to that track? I just need it out of my head.
All right, Fern, your friends, this is a scenario,
Oh, this is horrible. This is
scenario, picture this. I send you an email that's not intended for you, and I ask you to delete it immediately without reading it. What do you do?
I read it.
But if I explicitly say to you, do not read that email.
How am I meant to not look? That is so intriguing.
What if it was Holly Willoughby sent you an email?
She's like, please don't read this if you love me. If our friendship means anything to you, Fern, you will not read this email.
And the
inbox.
The subject is...
It's so tempting.
About the subject heading that says problems with Fern.
Problems with Fern? I want to know what they are.
Speaking of Holly, you and her had a hit book together, didn't you?
We did.
You wrote. Did you write the book, or was it written for you?
We wrote it with someone.
The book was all about being best friends.
Yes.
So, I've got some quotes from that book. Aiden, I want you to guess the missing word.
Sweet, okay.
Here we go, first one. Holly is my first port of call when it comes to blank.
Emergency trip to the bathroom. Girls go to the bathroom together.
Is that correct, Fern?
I'm going to say I don't think it is, no.
Do you
Any
remember?
idea what it is?
No.
So obviously the bathroom was closed because it's his first protocol when it comes to dumping. Okay, Fern does the best blank dance ever.
Oh, yeah.
Gangnam.
This book might have just preceded the Gangnam Style. Fern?
It's some, I can't remember the exact wording, but it's something like come to bed dance.
That's correct, it's the come to bed
Yeah.
dance.
So what is this
Oh,
dance?
great. It's not the real one, but you just sort of go...
What's that?
It worked, didn't it?
Let's go back to the question, because the question was, would you read an email that's not intended to you? And you said yes, and that is normal. 64% of women would read an email if a friend asked them to delete it, and the others are all liars, because everyone would do that.
So that is the end of your normality questions. Thank you for being so honest, Fern and Aiden. And those
later in the show and we decide which of our guests is Joe Normal and which is Joey Essex.
So now we know a bit more about Fern and Aiden, but how well did they know you? We'll be finding out when they go head-to-head in the reality check.
But not before we reveal some disturbing information about how image-conscious we all are, Greg. Especially women like Fern.
Says the man wearing eyeliner.
Here's a bombshell about blondes like Fern. 49% would rather have a perfect body than achieve world peace. Here's some other examples of great British vanity. Women in the Midlands must be worried about their looks. 63% said they wanted more beauty instead of more money. In Wales, 72% of the population had considered going under the knife. Girls want bigger boobs, and boyos want smaller boobs. But for the ultimate example of vanity, you need to look down south. The most vajazzles and vajazzles are done in London. So, as he's from Blackpool, Aiden's little fella probably won't have the X factor.
Welcome to the reality check. The chances tonight's guests to prove that despite the temptations and trappings that come with being a celebrity, they haven't lost touch with reality.
That's because Fern and Nick, Aiden, sorry, idiot, need to predict how ordinary folk responded to the questions in the Unzipped report. And in a misguided attempt to come up with a prize connected to Fern's pregnancy, we've been busy knitting this week.
Yeah.
And we've made these child-scaring and potentially nightmare-inducing creations.
Such an incentive.
So, let's do this. It's time to play the reality check. First question. What percentage of British women have deliberately thrown a drink over somebody? Write your answer down, please. Closest to the correct answer will win the round. This happened to me.
What happened?
You know, in a relationship sometimes it gets a bit Hollyoaksy.
Relationship?
In a relationship, it's quite Hollyoaks. So I was in the club, and I just broken up with someone, and then I was chatting up with someone new, and this girl came up and went, "What are you doing?" It actually happened.
What did you do?
Cried.
Okay, time's up. Fern, what have you written and why?
I've put 35%. I reckon about 80% of women would have liked to have done it, but only 35 would have had the opportunity to do so.
Good answer. Aiden, what have you got and why?
I've gone for 46 because it happens all the time on TV, so...
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, well, I can reveal the percentage of women who have thrown a drink over someone is 25%, which means Fern wins the round and takes a step closer to these wonderful prizes.
Yeah, I have. I was at a gig and there was a group of lads in front of me spraying cider. Whoa, we're at a gig! And I just went over and tipped my pint of cider over his head.
Shoot.
Yeah.
What did he do? Punch you?
He stopped throwing cider at me. It was brilliant.
Well, we've done a bit of research and those guys are here tonight in the...
Yeah! Bring it on, bitches!
What about you? You have, I know this.
Yeah, I have, yeah, a few times. So the one that really sticks in my mind, I've been watching this girl at a bus stop for a couple of weeks. I was halfway up her wall and she opened the window and threw hot tea at me and called the police. Oh, girls, eh?
Okay, next question.
Actually, Fern, you've been pretty feisty tonight. When we said the guys were here, you look like you were up for it. I wouldn't want to mess with you, and I just want to check all the hormones that are going on in your body. You're not going to have a tantrum if you lose and don't win the dolls or anything like that.
No, I'm quite happy to not win them. It's fine.
I know what you can be like.
Remember that time that you came round to play at my house and Russell was there, and you threw a proper hissy fit when we were kids, yeah? When we were little. No, remember?
No, don't remember this one.
Look, let's see if this jogs your memory.
Dramatic lights, please. First question. What percentage of boys at school have kissed a girl? Yuck! Girls are gross! Why do you like boys? I don't like boys, actually. I bet no one will say that when I'm older. I bet you fancy Russell. Shut up! Russell's well weird and he wears funny clothes. There's no way we'd have snoggage. What about me? Dream on, Daddy Longlegs. Next question. question. We asked everyone at school what they want to be when they grow up. What was the top answer? What do you want to be, Greg? Actually, I want to be a DJ. That's what I want to do. You're such a copycat. I'm going to be an admired but ultimately misunderstood stand-up comedian. And then I'm going to win a comedy award at the Edinburgh Festival, and then I'm going to write a book, and then me and Greg are going to do a TV show together. Good, what's that? A small but very loyal audience. Where's loser? You're a loser, Fern Cotton. Right, that's it. I'm not playing anymore. I hate you two. Random. Girls, stupid. Yeah, who is girls anyway?
Developed emotionally since those days. It's not happening